Cheetah, cheetah, cheetah. Hoeka chaka cheetah, cheetah, cheetah. Alle mannen cheetah, cheetah, cheetah. Alle zijn Nicola zijn cheetah, oh. Alle zijn Nicola zijn cheetah, oh. Vrijstaat!
Hello Cheetah fans and welcome to yet another scintillating episode of Cheetah Chase. In this month's show, we join players and management at the annual awards evening. We give our 67 minutes to the Tswellang Special Intermediate School in honor of Mandela Day. Former Springbok and Free State legend Gysie Pienaar pays a visit to the Toyota Stadium to hand out match jerseys. We hit the fairways at the annual Toyota Cheetahs Kart Track Golf Day. And we travel to Welkom alongside the new Sparta beef ambassadors. To celebrate the achievements of the Toyota Cheetahs, Free State Rugby recently held the annual awards function in the presidential suite of the Toyota Stadium, which also served as a launch function for the 2019 Currie Cup.
Tonight was the launch of the Currie Cup 2019 and the Players Award function, where we honored and recognized the talents and the performances of our team and the top players. It was a wonderful evening. We have a new theme, Let's Win Again, and it's based on that 60s song, Let's Twist Again. That's why everybody is in 60s clothing, and we really enjoyed it. It's a wonderful evening, and there's fun and games. But the main issue is that the team bonded, the family bonded, everybody, sponsors, supporters, staff. We're a new team. We're going to fight and win the Currie Cup again.
The reason for us being here tonight, we were approached by Toyota Cheetahs. The only reason they approached us, they were very specific, they were detailed to their specification. They wanted quality when it comes to furniture. They wanted this prestigious event to look glamorous, as it is looking glamorous this evening. So then we couldn't resist. Who are we to be resisting such an opportunity to be associated with the province? We are now partners with Free State Cheetahs. In every event that will be done, the furniture will be supplied by us, which is 360 Events Equipment Hire.
After numerous players received their official caps, it was time to announce the Toyota Cheetahs Players Player of the Year, as well as the Toyota Cheetahs Guinness Pro 14 Player of the Year, both of which went to that man, Rats Makswane.
Obviously, it's a huge honor. I'm very grateful for that. I mean, for my teammates that fought through the season with me. I believe it was a tough season, but we held up and we kept on fighting. And I mean, obviously we got so much experience and I think we've learned a lot. So it was more of a learning curve for us and we basically looking forward to the next season. Of course, I'm looking forward to the Currie Cup. It's a new season, another opportunity to play. Obviously, we've been working very hard as a team, working on weaknesses we had, I would say, we had in the Pro 14. So we're looking to rectify that and actually try and enjoy our rugby once again and play for the fans as well.
In honor of our former president, the Toyota Cheetahs joined the global call to action on Mandela Day as they took hands with Loch Logan Waterfront, Impa Paints and Cheetah Glass to brighten up the day for learners at the Tswellang Special Intermediate School.
It's Nelson Mandela Day. The Toyota Cheetahs players are at Tswellang with the SNDF 1 Tank Regiment. We have a joint PR activation where we're just coming to paint the kids' faces, to give them something to eat, to help them clean the school, and just to give these kids a fun day and just to inspire them to believe that there's hope, there's always hope, and that we just want to give back to the community and just make a difference.
Dit is voorreg om vandag ons 67 minute hier by die skool van Tswellang deur te bring. Dit is 'n skool vir minder bevoorregte kinders. Hulle het spesiale goedjies waarmee hulle nie lekker is nie. So dis is voorreg om vandag hier te wees. Ons gaan nou 'n bietjie saam met hulle rolstoel rugby wees en 'n bietjie tyd saam met hulle spandeer en van die Cheetahs se kant af is baie lekker hier.
So it's obviously the 67 minutes for Mandela Day, and we are here at the school at Tswellang in Bloemfontein, and we are providing paint that they're going to use to repaint the container for the school's equipment. So we have a long-standing relationship with them. They know Helene very well, and they asked us if we can provide the paint, that they have a heart for the school and they want us to be a part of it. So we're really really, really excited to be here.
Today is very important for the Toyota Cheetahs. We believe in giving back to the community. We believe in making a difference in the lives of children especially. So today we cherish this day. We feel it's very important for the players to be involved, for the staff to be involved, and just to make a difference.
Title sponsor Toyota recently launched an exciting competition that ran through the Currie Cup, in which a lucky winner could win an all-expenses-paid road trip with 5 of their friends in the all-new Toyota Hillux to watch our away games. We caught up with the first winner prior to his trip to Loftus Versfeld.
Ek het toevallig op Instagram rondgescroll en toe kom die advertensie op my op en toe skryf ek gou in daar op die website so 'n paar keer en ja, toe het ek nou gekry. So ja.
The Toyota Cheetahs' biggest fan is a competition that was initiated by Toyota in their agency. It's a social media competition where we've invited all Toyota fans to enter the competition in order to win an amazing VIP road trip to Pretoria today to go and watch the Bulls take on the Toyota Cheetahs at Loftus. The prize includes a road trip in 3 Hillux Legends with drinks and snacks along the way, full supporters gear, tickets to the match, seating in the stadium. After that, we then go back to the hotel where we do a little meet and greet with some of the players. We have a lovely dinner, and then the guests fly home because nobody wants to drive another 4 hours home after a big night, especially after the Cheetahs are going to take on the Bulls and they're hopefully going to win.
Yes, I'm very excited. They have a great team, so yeah, I think they're going to win this weekend.
The early morning cold did not dampen the spirits of the big breakfast team from OFM as they mobilized their studio at the Toyota Stadium in order to muster support for the team before our first home game against neighbours Griquas.
Well, at the moment, we're launching the Cheetahs sort of home campaign of the 2019 Currie Cup. They've got the hashtag Let's Win Again. So they're pushing hard to get another title under the belt. So that's what we're doing here, chatting to a couple of the players, having a bit of fun with Cheetahs rugby.
Well, today what we decided to do is we're kicking things off for this year's Currie Cup, the home, especially the home leg for the Cheetahs guys. They're playing against the Griquas on Saturday, so we decided to bear and brunt the cold, come out here this morning and sort of do a show, chat to some of the players, do some exciting stuff, just to get the people sort of in the mood, in the gees for this year's Currie Cup. It's going to be an absolute crackerjack season.
Oh, it's absolutely incredible, to be completely honest. I mean, it's always good to have someone behind your back, particularly a media powerhouse like OFM. And it's nice to be able to support the guys throughout their campaign as well. But every relationship is a two-way street. So they bring a lot to us, particularly in terms of the sports department and what we bring to Central South Africa as well. And when you've got a winning side, we've got a side that's got a winning culture like the Cheetahs as well, it's very good for us sort of be able to get behind them and support them in every way that we can.
Yeah, with OFM, like, we want to be sort of there with the fans because obviously our listeners are fans, and I think it's a really cool way for us to relay what's going on with the Cheetahs and in the Cheetahs camp, you know, on the minute to what's going on. And I think it is important to have the fans of our station also be involved with pretty much the coolest club in the country.
With confidence running high after their convincing performance against the Blue Bulls, the Toyota Cheetahs welcomed the men from Kimberley to the Toyota Stadium for round 3 of the 2019 Currie Cup edition.
Thank you. To the Cheetahs, and here's a chance for them now, surely. They must get over, and they will get over, courtesy of Junior Pokamela. Some wonderful interpassing. Now it's Steenkamp. He's got his team on the front foot, and they've got enough power. Surely, Joseph Durba has got it. Try number 3 for the Cheetahs. Back away!
Ronnie's left. Running away.
Oh, here's a quick take. Is it going to be a try? Drew Swanepoel has just connected a nice little Christmas present. Or is somebody just going to put the ball into touch and say we've had enough? No, everybody wants to play. Yes, for sure. Being a tall fella, he's managed to get above it. Here he comes, Louis Fisher, and what a finishing touch. Try number 10 for the Cheetahs.
Nee, ons is baie bly oor die wen. Dis die tweede stap. So daar's nog 'n paar oor, so ons vat hom maar game per game.
Nee, ek moet sê dit was baie great gevoel. Nog steeds een beetje moeg naar de hockey. Nee, daar was een beetje spasie achter. Die ouds het gekoeld is aan en toe mijn span was maar net vertrouwd daar een keer.
The Toyota Stadium was the venue for a very special jersey handover ceremony as former Springbok and Free State legend Gysie Pienaar was invited to do the honours, which also saw his son Ruan Pienaar in attendance to receive his first call-up to don the famous white and orange.
It's a great privilege for me to be back at the Free State Stadium. You know, as long years ago I was here. So yeah, it was an honour to hand over the jerseys for the team who play tomorrow night. So yeah, it's nice to be back.
It's a great inspiration to have an old Cheetah, old Springbok legend here. I think the boys can take it to heart and really enjoy our time here in the Free State and play rugby with passion and enjoyment like he did.
No, I think it's long overdue. For the last 5 years that I've been involved with Cheetah Rugby, I often invited guests to come and present the jerseys to the players, and the timing just felt right this time. You know, he's a legend. He's been involved with Free State Rugby and then obviously with Cheetah Rugby as a coach. And now that Ruan's back, I felt it fit, you know, that he comes around, share a bit of his experience, and you know, also to hand his Ruan's first Cheetah jersey to him. And I am really proud to have had him here. I think he's not just a South African legend, but especially in the Free State, and it's good to, you know, get his inspiration.
Yeah, I just tell them it's a privilege to play for the Free State. It's an honor to play for the Free State. So that is life, and you must give everything for this white jersey.
Ons is 'n regte Vrystaat legend en ja, ons kyk op nou baie dankie.
As mentioned earlier, the Toyota Cheetahs recently acquired the services of the highly experienced Ruan Pienaar. We caught up with the former Springbok to hear what brought him back to Bloemfontein.
Yeah, I think probably mostly family reasons. Yeah, I had a tough start to the year with the passing away of my sister, and yeah, so that sort of prompted us to come back to South Africa. So yeah, but in saying that, I'm very excited to be back in Bloemfontein. A lot of friends, a lot of family still around here, so great to be back. Yeah, it's very nice. It doesn't feel like it's been 15 years, I think it is. So, yeah, great to be back, know the place inside out. So, like I said, it's just great to see familiar faces again and, yeah, spend some more time with the family. Probably the barbecues. We've had a few already since we've been back. Obviously, weather is a lot better over here than what it's been in Ireland the last few years, but yeah, I think it's great to spend time with my parents again and my wife's family. My kids have really enjoyed the first week back and getting to know all the cousins a little bit better and spend some more time with them. So it's special for us to have that, and to have the kids grow up with all their cousins and the family is yeah, special for us. Yeah, obviously it was a big learning curve the first 2 seasons. From what I've heard, everyone's excited to be a part of that, and it's something different style of playing and different challenges. But they've done really well. I think they've kept to their core values. That is playing a brand of rugby that people enjoy, and so yeah, it's been great to see that. I think people over there has been very positive, especially about the Cheetahs being involved and the way that they've tried to play. Yeah, no, it will be interesting. Obviously, 2 teams that I grew fond of. Had a great time in Durban. Really enjoyed playing for the Sharks, and I've got a lot of special memories. And the same at Ulster again. It will be very strange. Yeah, it was 7 great years in my life, and my kids were born there, so it's got a special place in my heart. So it will be mixed emotions, I guess, but I'm really looking forward to that. I probably came here as a 9. Obviously, there's great competition in that position. Tian is a great leader for the team as well. And with the week that I've spent here now, you can see that. And the guys have really got a lot of respect for them. But yeah, obviously off the field, I would like to contribute as well and share a bit of the experience I've gained over the years. And hopefully, you know, I can show that and make a difference in the team. All the teams that I've joined in the past is probably to win something, I guess. So that's a special thing, you know, to win trophies. And I think it's a special group of players here that's working hard to achieve that. but within that they speak a lot about the human being and the people that's playing within this team. So yeah, I'm excited about that. So just two great attributes you can have in life, and I'm really looking forward to that.
The 2019 edition of the annual Toyota Cheetahs Car Track Golf Day was met with sunshine and excitement as participants from all over the province gathered at the Bloemfontein Golf Club to duke it out over 18 holes of fairways and hopefully greens.
Toyota fans, behind me, the Hillux flags are waving. It is a lovely day in Bloemfontein. We're having the car track Toyota Cheetahs Golf Day today. A field of 144 golfers will show their stuff on the golf course, and not later this evening we will have the Cheetahs taking on the Lions in Toyota Stadium. A lovely Friday in Bloemfontein.
Today is the car track Toyota Cheetah Golf Day. It is a yearly event. Every year we do this, and we are proud sponsors of the Cheetahs. And as you can see behind me, the sport's all about the sponsorship, and it's all about going out and tell the people and supporters what's the sponsorship all about.
So the car track Toyota Cheetahs Golf Day is a better ball stable fit competition. Like I said, 144 golfers playing in their four balls, and we're hoping to have a great day. It's friends of the Toyota Cheetahs, it's car tracks clients, as well as the sponsors of the Toyota Cheetahs that will be playing in this lovely day.
We're looking forward to a great day of golf here. It looks very well organized, and it's just brilliant to be here with the Cheetahs, and obviously with our partners Sparta. It's brilliant to be here, and we're going to have a nice day, I'm sure. Well, for us, it's a big opportunity to come to Bloem, especially, and a big privilege today as well, as not only playing the golf, I'm playing with my daughter, and then also our friends from Sparta. So we're looking forward to a lovely day of golf. And then we're lucky to go and watch a game tonight as well, and we hope the Cheetahs carry on doing as well as they're doing at the moment.
Oh, we're very excited to have the car track golf day. It's one of the highlights every year, and it's an opportunity to celebrate car track's involvement in Cheetah rugby. And yeah, it's always a privilege, and having the whole of Bloemfontein out here playing in an exceptional golf day, you know, is the right ingredient maybe for a good rugby game tonight.
My involvement is usual, busy with the marketing, making sure that the car track brand is being brought forward into Bloemfontein. I mean, it's great to see everybody so excited. Our affiliation with the Cheetah has been quite, we've been involved with them for quite a while, and it's been very successful for us as a business, and especially Franco, now that you guys are winning, it's always a pleasure to come to Bloemfontein. So we're very excited for today.
Ons vandag die Bloemfontein Golfdag. Ons is hier as verteenwoordigers van Toyota Cheetahs. Ons kom ondersteun 'n bietjie car track, een van ons main sponsors. En ja, kom doen ons die registrasie van die mense, kom sê 'n bietjie hallo en stop so by 'n watergat of twee.
Today Ellie will be doing the talking. So Ellie, we are here because of?
No, man.
Yeah, so today is a great day outside. Beautiful 11-degree weather. And we're here for car track. You know, they are literally one of our biggest sponsors. And just to support us that we appreciate them. We're going to be visiting and playing golf with them. So excited to see what happens today.
Dit is die Car Track Cheetahs Golfdag hier in Bloemfontein. En ons sien baie uit daarna. Ek het my trok gebring om al die pryse te laai vanaand. Lekker dag.
We are part of a car track Cheetah Golf Day. OVK is one of the Cheetah sponsors, and it's for us a privilege to be part of this day.
At the end of the 18 holes, it was off to Copper Clover Suite in the Toyota Stadium to relax after the long day and, of course, for the prize-giving formalities.
It was a wonderful event. We've sold out, and we had many and plenty fantastic prizes that will be handed out now at this lovely function here in the Copper Clover Suite here in Toyota Stadium. This is an annual event, but it's growing in stature and support, and we really appreciate Car Track and John Murray and his team for the support to the Cheetahs, specifically this golf day and their sponsorship Car Track for the Cheetahs. Now this is a wonderful event. It is very festive-like, enjoyable. It's just before the kickoff for the Lions versus Cheetahs, and we're looking forward to a very exciting game and a wonderful event and evening.
Associate sponsor Sparta Beef recently hosted their brand new ambassadors, Sintu, Buan, Tapiwa, Luan and Captain Tian Meyer at their abattoir in Welkom for a tour of their facilities and, of course, a taster or two.
Yeah, we're here in Welkom at Sparta at the abattoir, and just to find out more about the production lines and how things work here. It's quite overwhelming and humbling, realizing what happens here. It's not just a butchery, it's not just steaks that end up in the packaging. Also, just as an ambassadorship, to meet with the marketing team and really learn more about each other and just strengthening the relationship between each other.
We're excited to be involved in this partnership with Sparta. Yeah, and I'm excited to work with such a positive brand that has such good meat.
Ja, ek dink Sparta steek het nie baie voorbereiding nodig nie. Hy's klaar propvol, baie lekker geure, so ek dink grove sout en peper en 'n bietjie olyfolie. Dan is jy reg vir die besigheid.
My bright tip is that you should lose the fork, always use tongs, because if you use the fork it pierces the meat and you lose all the juiciness, and you want your meat to have all the flavor. So I think that you should always have tongs in your dry inventory.
It's the sirloin steak, and I love it on the flames, on the braai. And I prepare it medium rare, take it off, throw some butter on it and some salt and let it rest. Happy days.
Sparta also partnered up with local farmer Brian Angus to bring us a unique range of beef known as Wagyu, which Megan Angus will explain.
Wagyu is a breed of cattle, so not all cattle do the same thing. You've got dairy cows known for their milk, you've got Angus cattle known for beef, and Wagyu cattle is a breed of cattle known for the most beautiful beef, the creme de la creme of beef. They're originally from Japan, and they're known for something called marbling, which is in the meat. It's the fine intramuscular fat that's in the meat. Once you start cooking it, it becomes oily, buttery, delicious, and that's really what makes Wagyu beef so amazing.
Well, we just finished a fantastic Sparta Angus burger lunch after we took the new Sparta Cheetahs ambassadors through our plant at the Welkom Beef Processing Facility. We saw some amazing processes. We taught them a bit about how Sparta works, about the group, the feedlot, the abattoir, and the boning and the distribution facilities. And we're very excited about the new social media campaigns that we planned with them today. So please follow Sparta and the Cheetahs on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and Twitter. And to the Cheetahs, we say congratulations with the past game. We know there were some struggles, but we know this is just the start of the Currie Cup season. We wish them all the best for the Currie Cup as well as the Pro 14 season coming up in the next few months.
Prior to the Currie Cup clash against the Pumas in Nelspruit, we caught up with another lucky winner of the Toyota Cheetah Biggest Fan competition as they prepared for their VIP trip to the Mandela Stadium.
We're at Ruan Pienaar today on our way to our Tambu. From there, we're driving in the fancy Toyota Hiluxes to Nelspruit, where we're going to stay over for the night. Then the next day, we're watching the Pumas take on the Cheetahs in Nelspruit. And then we're just going to enjoy the weekend thanks to Toyota.
I'm a Facebook fan. I'm so in love with Facebook. So I saw the competition both on Facebook and Twitter. So I entered, I clicked the link and then applied. It was for the third time, actually, because there was the test, which was in Pretoria, and then the second one was in Durban. So this one is the third one, which will be in Nelspruit. So it's going to be a wild weekend now that the Cheetahs are going to win. So it's going to be super fantastic. I'm hoping to have fun with my friends. So yeah.
Cheetahs! It was a cat fight in Nelspruit as the Toyota Cheetahs looked to bounce back against the Pumas in round 6 of the Currie Cup competition.
Now come the big men, Diaco once more. Pumas defences again are stretched to the limit. Just 2 meters out. Beautiful pass by Pienaar on the inside. Was that a touchdown? The referee says yes. For Kutsia, the tight end replacement. Blomek is straight through for the try. Pienaar, good running off the ball. Oh, it's brilliant running off the ball. And the second try for Gysie van Rensburg. Screaming, Puma, Puma, Puma. And the steal is great. It was Gysie who got a hand in the way there. and he's the man who made the steal, and ultimately the referee blows his whistle, and there we have the final score. Bonus point, or 2 bonus points, one might say, for the Pumas, 43-37.
That's all for this month. For more information on all things Cheetah, log on to our website at www.fscheetah.co.za, or you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram for all the latest happenings, photos and uploads. So until next month, keep supporting, and as always, Free State! Cheetah, 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 alla mamma cheetah.